Greetings, welcome, welcome, welcome. Good to see you back again. Happy Thursday. If you new here, can you please subscribe, like, share, and leave a comment? Happy Thursday once again. Ashe and blessings. We come back again on this day, which is my day to deal with Shango on a Thursday. It may be different for you, as I've said in my previous videos. Excuse me. These are my first couple of videos on YouTube. I am not here to discredit anybody's day. That's not my mission, my purpose, my vision. That's not that. You go by whatever your house tells you. Your godfather, your Bible, whoever. You go by what they tell you. I'm just here to give my journey, my blogs, my experience, and it's been a long journey because I've been battling with this for quite some time. This is Papa Chango. Everybody should know him. These are his beads. Cup for fresh coffee, ice cold water for when you guys invoke. This is his picture right here. These are some bananas that he's gonna have for me today. His cigar, his candle. We did that in the previous video. This is the same candle except you see right on here I have sigils, and I wrote him some messages that I want him to take care of. I used cloves, whole cloves. They're right here. They're in your kitchen. Use 3 of those in there, and I had put some sage in there. I used some red glitter. I used success oil, and I had used 7 African powers. Like I told you in the previous video, you could use a pencil, a toothpick, or a skewer and write your name and write Chango over you all the time. Always clean your candles, Florida water, clean your space, wipe off your things. Get in a meditative state when you're dealing with him. Through the music, you play your drums, or you go to Google, whatever it is that you're comfortable doing. When I'm going to show you next week how I feed him when I'm do the different rums and whiskey and stuff and his music. I'm going to actually do a video on that and show you the actual process of that. Today we're going to talk about some of Shango's qualities. Shango here is a wonderful father. He's a proud father. He's a good friend. He's fierce. He's very, very swift with justice. That's why he has an axe. People know that he has the, and that's another thing too. When you're dealing with him, be careful when you're asking for justice, because he's going to bring swift justice for you. That's one thing he will do. He will take care of that. If you have somebody trying to bully you, or any situation that he feels that you are okay with, because he's very, very protective. Especially when you're a woman and you're dealing with him, he's very protective. Please be aware of that. He's very brave. Very, very brave. Very, very brave. He cannot go with any other warrior. I don't know what your house or your Babala, your godfather tells you, because him and Ogun, they're actually enemies, and we'll get into that story in the next video also, why he cannot work. So don't put him. That's why I always say, make sure you know which warriors and orishas and spiritual beings can be together. Please make sure you look that up. He cannot be with anyone else. He had an issue with Ogun. So you could put him with whoever you're comfortable with, but never with Ogun, please. He's very intelligent. Very, very intelligent. He's hardworking. Shango is the leader. So when you're dealing with Shango, you have to have leader skills and capabilities. I'm sorry, it's extremely hot. I'm fanning myself. He's not the one to take orders from people and stuff like that. Usually Shango's is good for entrepreneurs. He's good for people that have their own business, or just basically they have their own schedule, they work for themselves, whichever way you want to go about it. That's a person you want to use. He does not take orders from anybody. He's very, very strong-willed, and his children are very strong-willed too. They're energetic, full of fire, a little bit arrogant at times. That's why I always say, when you're a woman, cool yourself off, put some peace oil, some calm oil in here. I remind you that of the last video, and I'll do it again in this video. Tempers, yes. Shango has a temper, and so does any of his children that serve him. Please be aware of that. Watch yourself. Go for a walk. Isolate yourself if you have to until you calm down. Don't just react. Very charismatic people. They're all good fathers if you decide to treat them right. Like I told you before, be careful when you're dealing with any type of orisha. Please, please, please use fire safety discretion. Be careful when you invoke them. Don't invoke them to ask them to do stuff for you, and then when it's time for them to get their payment, their offering, and different things that you're supposed to do, and you know you didn't do it, yeah, they're definitely going to leave you. And some of them do, like I told you, they leave in a very dangerous manner. So I always tell people, watch out for that. If you don't know how to deal with them, don't do it at all. Don't do it at all. Don't start something off, because they're like, you are their child, and they're an elder. You have to cater to them, just like how you would cater to your mom or your dad. You have to cater to them. Fresh coffee, you cannot forget that. You gotta light their cigars, you gotta play their music, you gotta rub them down with their palm oil. We're gonna do that in the next video also. Every like, share, and subscribe. Any comment, leave it below. I'm gonna show you how to, when I bathe him, when I say the word bathe, I rub him down with his palm oil and different things, and put his jewelry and stuff on. I treat him just like a dad, like an elder person. I treat him just like that. Sometimes I go to him and I say, Bubba, just protect me. Just protect me. If there's any enemy that's coming up against me, Daddy, just take care of it for me, please, right now. And that's how we usually do. Don't forget, give the candles 3 knocks. Shango, Shango, Shango. You get your match out. Always use matches when you're lighting, please. Light the wick, don't blow it out. Drop it in a cup with water. You start your prayers. He's very good when you're gambling. Very good. We talked about that in the last video. Very good with that. So if you're a gambler, or you like to take chances, whether you're flipping houses or whatever it is that you're doing, you're into real estate and stuff like that, because that's like a gambling job also. Please, please, please take care of them. We're going to do his rum feedings the next time we come up on here. Ashe, blessings, greetings. Oh, the children of the drums. Play the drums well for your dad. Ashe and blessings.